Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you my top tips on how to make dieting easy. Now, what's the first thing that people do when they start the diet? They slash the carbs to zero, they slash the calories, and that works great for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month. But sooner or later you're going to start feeling crap. So just say you're on 2,500 calories and you slash 1,000 off, you're on 1,500 calories. That is a massive drop. And what you should do is gradually reduce your calories. So tip number one, make sure you get enough calories and enough carbs to fuel your workouts and to have nice steady energy throughout the day. If you're confused about how many calories, how many macros, how many carbs, I have done a video on how to work out your calories and macros, which I'll link up here, so be sure to watch that. So keep calories as high as possible, keep carbs as high as possible so you can still lose weight nice and slowly. Should be aiming for around 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss per week. Tip number two, make sure you're getting enough sleep. And that might sound a bit strange, what's sleep got to do with calories, what's sleep got to do with weight loss? But I find that when I'm not sleeping properly, I wake up, I'm going to be a bit tired, be a bit miserable, and that normally leads me to eating junk food. So it's harder for me to stick to my diet if I don't get enough sleep. So make sure you're getting enough sleep. 8 hours if you can get it, but 6 to 8 hours is a good range. Tip number three, drink plenty of water. So I normally have around 4 litres every day. It's going to keep your stomach full, therefore you're going to eat less food. Less food is less calories. And sometimes you think you're hungry, but you're actually just thirsty. So you have a glass of water, and within a couple of minutes, your hunger disappears. And that's happened to me lots of times. So plenty of water, stay well hydrated, and that's also going to help you with your workouts. You're going to get good workouts when you're nice and hydrated. So plenty of water. A nice way of doing it is just having 400 to 500 mils with every meal. So if you're having 6 meals a day, that's around 3 litres of water. Now some people struggle with drinking a lot of water. If you're one of those people, then feel free to add some low calorie cordial to the water. It's going to make the water taste nicer and you're going to be able to drink a lot more of it. Now you don't need to space out your calories evenly throughout the day. So tip number four is eat more calories when you're most hungry during the day. So me personally, mornings I'm not really that hungry. So I do intermittent fasting on most days. I skip breakfast. My first meal is around lunchtime, and that gives me more calories to play around with later on in the day when I'm more hungry. So I like to have a nice big meal as my last meal, and that keeps me nice and full, stops the cravings, stops me cheating on my diet. So if you're one of those people that is very hungry in the mornings when they wake up, have most of your calories then. And if you're one of those people that's hungrier in the evening, then save your calories till then. So have a small breakfast, a small lunch, and the majority of the calories have in the evening. Nice day today, so I'm enjoying my coffee outside in the garden, which brings me on to my next tip. Drink plenty of coffee. Coffee is going to give you a little boost in metabolism, which will help with fat burning. And don't get me wrong, just by drinking cups of coffee you're not going to burn fat, but it's going to give you a little boost, it's going to give you a little bit of help. And also when you're dieting, generally you're going to feel a little bit tired, so coffee is going to give you a nice little boost, give you a little bit more energy. And the main reason for drinking coffee is that it blunts your appetite, so you're not going to be as hungry when you're dieting, and it's going to make dieting a lot easier. I'm going to carry on enjoying this, and I'll see you inside for my next tip. Now, wouldn't dieting be so much easier if all the healthy food tasted like Pringles, like Oreos? You know, it's crazy. Now I, like everybody else, love junk food, but they're ridiculously high in calories. Now Fox's biscuits, this I can finish the pack within 10 minutes. Now one biscuit contains 64 calories, so there's about 640 calories in this here, and literally 10 minutes I can just finish that off. Pringles I love as well. That box is 130 grams. Now there's around 600 calories in here, and I can finish this whole box in one sitting as well. Oreos again, per biscuit is 50 calories. I can quite easily have 10 of these. So I can actually, in one sitting, I'm sure I can finish this and this off and probably have a packet of crisps for good measure. Which leads me on to my next tip, which is, if you haven't got these in your house, you can't have them. Now there's been times, especially in the evenings when you're tired, you're hungry, that you just crave junk food, and I'm like that as well. And if it's in the house, I'm going to go tearing around the house, look for it and finish the whole lot. And then sit there, satisfied, and the next 5 minutes I'm going to feel like shit, feel guilty, what have I done? I've just spoiled my whole diet. So if you haven't got them in the house, you can't eat them. So don't buy crappy food. Don't buy crisps, don't buy chocolates, don't buy biscuits, just don't keep them in the house. That's the only way to not eat them. And obviously it's going to be difficult. I've got 3 kids, so I'm always going to have some of this food in the house for the kids. Now I can't make them live off chicken, rice and broccoli, so I just have to soldier through it. But for most people, if you haven't got kids, don't buy crappy food, and that's going to keep you on track. Now we talked about junk food being completely high in calories, high in fats and full of sugars and basically full of crap. Now the complete opposite is fruits and vegetables. So salad, very low in calories, plenty of vitamins, minerals, lots of fibre. Cucumber again, mixed peppers I like as well. So the next tip, have plenty of fruit and vegetables in your diet. It's going to keep you full and it's going to provide you with a lot of fibre that you need and also a ton of vitamins and minerals. Okay guys, it's time for my second meal of the day, which is chicken, tuna, rice, some nuts. So it looks like a nice decent sized meal. Now going back to the vegetables, once I add plenty of salad and vegetables, now that is a very good sized meal and that's going to fill me up. Now next tip, don't be afraid to add low calorie sauces to spice up your food. You're not going to be able to survive a diet for 10-12 weeks eating bland food. So the better the food tastes, the more chance of you sticking to that diet. And sauces, spices really help. So we've got some light soy sauce, salad cream I sometimes put on my salad, Frank's Red Hot, very good, extremely low in calories. So 100 grams of this is 25 calories. You're not even going to put 5 grams on, which is basically 0 calories. And I really like this one, Maggie's Masala Chili Sauce. So I don't know who Maggie is, but Maggie, your sauce is brilliant. And today I'm going to add this one. Now I'm not really going to add a lot. So we have, per 100 grams is 154 calories. I don't normally weigh it, but just for the purpose of this video I'm going to weigh it. So I give the bottle a good shake, and this is how much I add. Oops. A little bit on the rice, a little bit on the salad, a bit on the tuna, a little bit on the chicken, and that should be more than enough. Let's come to 8 grams. We just rounded off to 10 grams. 10 grams, that's 15 calories. So even if I have this, say, 2 or 3 times a day, that's still 15, 30, 45 calories. So 50 calories. So 50 calories a day, it's not really a lot, and it's going to help me stick to my diet plan. It's going to stop me from cheating. So I'm happy with that. I'll take that 50 calories all day long. So make sure to have sauces, spices, anything that you like. Get your food as tasty as possible, and you've got more chance of sticking to your diet then. Time to tuck in, and then I'll give you my next tip. Okay guys, so my next tip is make use of sparkling water and sugar-free fizzy drinks. Now I'm not a big fan of fizzy drinks, and sugar-free fizzy drinks I'll probably have one if I really need it, and even then up to a maximum of 1 a day, because I do find that if I have more than 1 I get bloated. So maybe 1 every other day. And sparkling water, again, just fills your stomach up so you don't have to eat as many calories. So if you're feeling hungry, have some sparkling water, and that should help quite a lot actually. My final tip is to employ refeed days and cheat days when you need them. Now this is quite a complex topic, and I'm going to make a separate video about refeed days, cheat days, when to use them, how much to have. All that's going to be covered probably in my next video. But briefly, when you're dieting, your metabolism starts to slow down to a point where you're not losing any weight. Your body thinks it's in starvation mode, so it starts holding on to the fat, and then having a refeed day or a cheat day, bump the calories up, just tricks your body into thinking that everything's okay, and then you carry on burning fat again until you have another refeed. But like I said, I'm going to cover that in more detail because it is quite a complex topic. There you have it. That's the tips that I use, I think are great when dieting, and it will make your diet easier. However, there will come a time when dieting is just going to get tough, particularly if you're in the last few weeks of a contest preparation. And then you employed all these tricks, you're still going to be hungry, you're still going to be tired, and basically you're just going to have to tough it out then. Just have to be mentally strong to push yourself through that pain barrier, to that hunger barrier. And at the end of the day, dieting isn't easy. If it was easy, then everybody would be in shape. And how many people are really in shape? Not many. As a percentage, I'd probably say 1%, 2% at most. So it is hard, but hopefully if you employ the tricks that I've given you, it's going to make it a lot easier. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.